They love their baseball in Baltimore, and we've got one for you today. The A Conference title's on the line, the MIAA champion. It's there to be had, and we have two schools with great traditions and plenty of trophies. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Joe Cannon Stadium. I'm Scott Garceau with former Oriole Mike Bordick, the All-Star and Oriole Hall of Famer. Mike, two terrific teams with a whole bunch of tradition.
I'm telling you, yeah, a lot of trophies hoisted with these two teams, but a lot of great players. Some of the best players in the state right here. You're going to be playing in Division I college baseball, so exciting to watch these young guys go at it.
For Calvert Hall, the trip here has been rather dramatic, right? Especially their last win.
How about that huge home run? Jake Butler with the grand slam walk-off to make it here. I mean, that's pretty exciting, and a lot of teams can create enough momentum to carry it over. They're going to need to do that today against Spalding.
Spalding, you don't need to know much more than they are the defending champs. They played like it most of the season. They have 5 Division I arms and a whole bunch of pitching.
Yeah, we're going to see a great pitcher tonight. Yeah, they know how to win. They won it last year. They are the odds-on favorite, and they've really had Calvert Hall's number over the past few seasons. So it's going to be interesting. Can Calvert Hall ride that wave of momentum? Seems like a lot of teams that have played today have come to turn things around. So it's going to be an exciting game.
We're just about set to go. A Conference titles on the line. Calvert Hall and Archbishop Spalding when we come back.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
Tenacious, entrepreneurial.
Working with CFG is like working with a partner. They're about what's best for our business.
Making it personal.
They were asking us questions about our business. They were getting to know us. That's just different.
CFG is not your traditional bank.
If you're looking to grow your business, CFG is who you want to be in business with.
We are transforming the banking experience. At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
And welcome back to Joe Cannon Stadium here for the MIAA A Conference Championship game, Calvert Hall and Spalding. And you can't have a more dramatic entrance into the championship than what Calvert Hall had on Friday. A walk-off grand slam home run in the bottom of the 7th inning that put them in this position. I asked head coach Brooks Kerr about that moment, and he said, look, enjoy it, but you got to refocus. He also said something interesting. He said, don't be satisfied. That's what he told his team. While that's a great moment, he said maybe there's some more moments to come. This will be a great game. Calvert Hall Spalding coming up. Scott, Mike, send it back to you.
And we're just about set to go. The A Conference Championship game. As you take a look at the defending champs, Archbishop Spalding, the Cavaliers, coached by Joe Palumbo. Let's take a look at the Calvert Hall lineup. Calvert Hall, Brooks Carey makes up this lineup, and that guy on the top's pretty special, Mike Bordick, in Calvert Hall these days.
The hero, right, for Calvert Hall, Jake Butler, the grand slam. It was just a grand slam. It was a walk-off grand slam to get them here into the championship game. This team is riding high on a lot of motivation come through the playoffs. Caden Barmer hitting second, center fielder. Garrick, outfielder, hitting third. Keys, the first baseman. Hankerson over there at DH. We also got Kopenshire. He's going to be playing first. Got Travis Pietz. He's at second base. Brennan Kwiatkowski doing the catching, and Pulaski over at third base.
And the man on the mound right there brings in some pretty big numbers, right? Parker Thomas.
Yeah, he's one of the best pitchers in the state, going on to play. Where's he going? East Carolina?
East Carolina,
yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Power fastball, dominant pitcher, very confident, can cut the fastball as well. Big presence out on the mound. I know Calvert Hall, man, they want to pay him back a little bit. So they got to be on their A game, somehow put the ball in play, put some pressure on this young man. But he hasn't given too many teams, opportunities to take advantage of him. He has been a stud.
The numbers say that. He's 7-0 with a 0.80 ERA. His whip is 0.85, so nobody's getting on. And in 52 and 2/3 innings, 81 strikeouts to just 16 walks.
Yeah, pretty impressive, right? The young man knows how to pitch. That's why he's going to have a fine career collegiately, and who knows, probably beyond that. So good arm. It's going to be fun to watch him do his business. Listen, Calvert Hall's been scraping and clawing all season long. I don't know that they were expected to be here, if not for what they did the last ball game. So, like I said, momentum sometimes can take over, and who knows, one or two plays. We saw in the last game it was a call that changed the whole outcome of the game. That potentially could happen here.
We mentioned East Carolina. Well, Joe Palumbo, the head coach at Spalding, talking to him, I said, you got a couple pitchers at East Carolina. They have 5 Division I pitchers. But he said, he goes, I got an issue. I played at Maryland, so I like to send guys there, but my brother Jeff is the associate head coach at East Carolina. They got a little pipeline going too.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Well, it's great for the kids, right, at Archbishop Spalding, opportunities to play, further their baseball careers, and hopes and dreams, obviously, of making it to the big leagues one day.
So if Spalding wins today, they are the A Conference champions. If Calvert Hall wins, they will force another game that will decide the Title I for the money tomorrow. The C Conference was won earlier today by Concordia Prep. They forced a game. They won 11-4 in 12 innings, and then McDonough forced another game tomorrow as they beat Gersdale 5-1. And we are underway for ball one. Calvert Hall, this is Butler.
Yeah, he's going to put together a good at-bat. He's going to force him to throw strikes. First pitch breaking ball, so the respect there.
Fouls that one back, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well, you look at Thomas. Good size, solid. Says the fastball will touch the low 90s. And his best pitch might be a changeup. That's a strike.
And that is a quality strike. Back-to-back fastballs down and away. That is a pitcher's pitch right there. The spot that actually Jim Palmer talks about all the time. If you can hit down and away all the time, you're going to have great success.
Bounce down to third. Throw across. Butler retired, one down. McNally no problem fielding that ground ball, getting the first out of the game.
Well, let's take a look at the pitch. That fastball had a little bit of run, kind of ran in on the hands of Jake Butler. A couple hops down to third base to record that first out.
This is Caden Barmer coming to the plate. Center fielder for the Cardinals, left-hand hitter.
Yeah, just a sophomore, 346 batting average. Good pass right there, ready for the fastball.
Barmer, 13 walks on the season to go with 20 strikeouts. 4 out of 5 on stolen base attempts. That misses for a ball. Parker Thomas, probably the best of those 5 Division I pitchers for Spalding. Tried to check his swing, did he? Yes, he did, according to the third base umpire, 2-1.
There's the changeup. Not only a good arm cell, but really the whole body. I mean, it looked like he was going to try to throw that ball 110 miles an hour. It came out about 80.
Swung on and missed.
Another good changeup. Really turns it over.
Starting to see the toolbox, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You knew it wasn't going to be long before that changeup came out. So good fastball, nice changeup, good location as well down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Barmer's down, out number 2.
Almost like a screwball, to be honest with you. I mean, he falls off that first base side, but really pronates, turns over that top hand, finishes with that pointer finger, and wow, does he get some sink on the changeup. Good action there.
Well, yeah, talking to Joe Palumbo, the head coach, was going over what he does best, and he said as good as the other stuff is, he said the changeup might be his best pitch.
Yeah. Well, driving that fastball, too, down at the knees. Really hasn't made a mistake with that pitch. And love the location. Really, all of his pitches have been down in the zone.
So ball to Garrick, who takes inside. 2 balls, no strikes. C.J. Garrick is going to play his college baseball at Frostburg State. Left fielder for the Hall. Hitting .443 coming into this game with a 1.263 OPS, 4 homers. There's a strike. Garrick leads Calvert Hall in hits, batting average, OPS, homers, RBIs. He's second in runs. And guess what? He hits .459 with runners in scoring position. Won't have that opportunity here. That's in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on, just underway. A conference title on the line. Calvert Hall needs to win to force a tomorrow game. Spalding wins, and they are the A-Conference champions. That misses, and the count full.
Good try right there with the hook. Fell behind 2-0 and dropped a nice little slider in there. Get me over slider, then power fastball. You get 2-2, and then tries to finish him with a power hook down and away.
He got him, threw it by him for strike 3, so a 1-2-3 inning for Parker Thomas with a couple of strikeouts. Spalding coming to bat, no score in the first inning.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights. I'll keep it down. Hiking with the besties, catching sunsets, or just plain catch. Go long.
Buy a RAV4 with special financing as low as 3.99%. Or pick a spacious Highlander with as low as 3.49% on select models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
Welcome back to Joe Cannon Stadium. Nice afternoon here. Calvert Hall and Spalding battling for the A-Conference championship in the MIAA. We've had B and C conference games earlier today. Both times the team from the losers bracket knocked off the higher-seeded team to force a one-for-the-money game tomorrow.
And take a look at the Spalding batting order. McNally, the catcher, leading things off. Tyler Smith will hit second, playing first base. The pitcher, Parker Thomas, not only does he throw well, he hits. Sanborn playing at right field. Ferroni, Salazar, Insco, McNally, and Morocco in center field to finish things off. And they're going to be doing it against Patrick Jenko, the lefty from Calvert Hall. Jenko doesn't quite have the same stuff that Thomas has, but he is crafty. Real good fastball, mid to high 80s with the fastball. He's got a curveball, slider, and change, and he can mix it up. 5-4 on the season with a 1.93 earned run average. He's only got 26 walks, 63 punch-outs. Yeah, he knows how to pitch. He knows when to throw his off-speed pitches. He's got command of all of his off-speed pitches, and that's why he's starting this ball game. Really good stuff. But he's got a challenge going against Spalding.
It'll be McNally, Smith, and Thomas. 1, 2, 3 for Spalding here in the bottom half of the first inning. Some good face paint on there. It's a little more than eye black, right? That's covering the whole face up.
He's fired up.
Patrick Jenko, the left-hander, to face the right-hand hitting Ethan McNally. Ethan and his brother both part of the Cavalier squad. Janko from the stretch position, down low for ball one. McNally, the hitter, is a senior, pitcher and a catcher, and will play his college baseball at James Madison. Bounce to short. Butler has it. Throw to first, one down.
There you go. Get that fastball in the zone. Let it beat it to the ground. Trust your defense. That's the name of his game. Yeah, absolutely. Can mix up his pitches. Little movement on that little fastball to get the ground ball. Take a look right here. Hard ground ball. Nice job by the shortstop, creating a little momentum to his target and makes the play.
Tyler Smith at the plate. His coach calls him clutch. He's had a lot of big hits for him. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Like a changeup right there, first pitch.
Was sitting on that 90-mile-an-hour heater and got that thing, right?
Absolutely.
Janko with the high set. Fires off speed this time. Breaking ball, foul back.
There it is. His game is just keep them guessing. Never know what's coming. Try to break their rhythm and timing. Never fall into any kind of pattern, and that's pretty special when you have the ability to throw 4 pitches at any time for a strike.
Janko ahead, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, hit well. Deep left center fielder over, and he gets there. Barmer makes the grab for out number 2. Gave it a ride.
Sure did, squared it up.
We talked about this in the last game. This isn't a little league park. This is big league dimensions. 310 down the lines, gets a little friendly there, but then it juts out in a hurry to 380 in the gaps, and then 410 straight away center field.
Yeah, tough to get one to drop out there with Barmer running around. Covers a lot of ground in a hurry.
The outfield for Calvert Hall, Garrix in left, Barmer in center, and Keys in right. This is the pitcher, Parker Thomas, at the plate now. He takes strike one. Thomas is a switch hitter. And his coach says he works the count. He'll take some pitches and make a pitcher work.
Switch hitter does it all, right?
Yeah, pitcher, switch hitter.
Too, I think. Yeah, great athlete.
Well, you got to be good to play shortstop, right? I mean, that's where you put the best.
The best.
The best of the best.
Place, sure.
1-1, line, couple of hops to short. Strong arm right there. Butler fires across for the out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
The Green Turtle, your official hangout since 1976. A community hangout for all ages that serves great food and drinks in a fun, casual atmosphere built on the excitement and unity of sports. The Green Turtle opened in 1976 in Ocean City, Maryland. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar.
Welcome back, Joe Cannon Stadium. A conference title on the line. Calvert Hall and Spalding scoreless as we head to the second. 6 hitters and 6 outs. Good pitching.
Yeah, nice pitching duel. A couple guys doing it a couple different ways, right? We got a crafty lefty getting a couple ground balls to shortstop. We got power righty in that of Thomas. Nothing on the board just yet. I'm sure these offenses will break through at any moment.
The defending champs, the Cavaliers from Archbishop Spalding, trying to grab another trophy. They win today. They are the A-Conference champions. If Calvert Hall can get a win, they'll force this thing for a 1-game for the title tomorrow.
Well, we're 2 for 2 in that category.
Yeah, both.
Couple games tomorrow.
Yeah. When you talk about, the momentum for that team that works its way through the losers bracket, probably plays 2 more games than the other team, and kind of feel like you're playing with house money once you get there, right?
No, absolutely. Yeah. Because there were teams that, Calvert Hall had to beat that were supposed to be here. So they've already proven to themselves that they can win the big game.
Left-hand hitting Connor Keys to lead it off for Calvert Hall in the second. Big cut there, fouled it straight back for strike 1.
Yeah, nice pass. Way to be ready for that fastball. Try to get that thing early, man, because that changeup's going to be tough to hit.
Thomas delivers, swung on and missed, 0-2.
That's the off-speed pitch there. Yeah, his secondary offerings are pretty impressive. Locates the fastball well, but that's the pitch to hit.
Keys hitting .344, leads the team with 18 walks against 21 strikeouts. Timeout granted at the plate as Connor Keys steps out. And down he goes. 3 straight strikeouts for Parker Thomas. Keys down, out number 1.
And Keys kind of making reference to the changeup, turns it over. Yeah, that was change, back-to-back changeups, and it just drops off the table. Kind of hovers out there in front of home plate. That's why he's such an exceptional pitcher. It's that late movement. Looks like it's going to stay up and just drop through the trap door right in front of home plate.
Hankerson at the plate, takes strike 1. E.J. Hankerson, the DH for Calvert Hall in this one. See his numbers right there. 11 driven in with a .297 batting average. Right-hander ready. Tap foul down the third baseline. He's got kind of, you don't see a lot of it anymore. The wind up back over the head, right?
No.
Yeah, that's a little old school.
It sure is. It sure is.
We see over on the other side that Janko basically pitches out of the stretch, whether there's a runner on or not. Popped up left side of the infield. Third baseman over and makes the catch in foul territory. That's McNally.
Yeah, a lot of times in wind-ups, if you have too much movement, it's just there's too much to worry about and sync up. But he looks like he finds great balance.
Repeatable, yeah.
After he finally gets his hands away from the top of his head, he settles on that backside, and everything looks consistent and the same coming out of his hand.
This is Copenspire. Got fooled there, just kind of a half swing for strike 1.
Yeah, didn't quite trust it. But I'll tell you what, when he's throwing that fastball in on righties, it looks like it's got two-seam movement in there underneath the hands.
He had a couple of hits and scored a run. Takes a strike there. 2 hits and a run scored in Friday's 3-0 win over John Carroll. Hitting .311 with an .884 OPS. 2-strike pitch. He got him. Waved at it. Was overmatched with that pitch. 2 more strikeouts for Parker Thomas. He has struck out 4 in 2 innings. Spalding coming to bat. Still no score in the A Conference title.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Buy a sporty all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive Camry and get as low as 3.99% APR. Or pick a stylish Corolla sedan or hatchback.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Go to the bottom half of the second. Some of the young Spalding fans on hand here. Calvert Hall and Spalding. No score. You talk about different styles. Both pitchers getting it done, but we see Parker Thomas mixing that change with the power fastball. He has struck out 4 in 2 innings. On the other side, Janko gets him 1-2-3 in the first, but it's all contact, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I tell you this, I'm impressed with Thomas's secondary pitches. I mean, he's not afraid to flip anything up there at any time either. So,
and as a hitter, that really has you guessing, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we've seen some of those guess swings, especially that last batter, just kind of in between on the swing. So, yeah, the stuff is showing up here tonight.
Yeah, suddenly that 90 plays about 96 when you're dropping in the change, off-speed stuff.
Janko looking to throw up some more zeros here.
Luke Sanborn will lead it off for the Cavaliers in the second inning. 4, 5, and 6, Sanborn, Ferroni, and Salazar to face the left-hander, Patrick Janko. Breaking ball just a little high for ball 1.
Wow. Looks like a pretty good pitch from here.
Sanborn, pretty good contact hitter. Got the inside part of the plate, the ball and a strike.
Yeah, so when Janko's on, his fastball plays up as well. When he's flipping in the slow hook, first pitch, or change up, or a little soft slider, that 85-mile-an-hour fastball looks about like 95.
Another breaking ball, 2-1.
That umpire doesn't like that hook, does he?
Janko sets, 2-1 pitch on the way. That missed, 3-1.
Well, 3 attempts at the curveball, and not one of them called for a strike.
We're still looking for the game's first base runner. Sanborn ahead of the count, 3-1. And he takes down low for ball 4.
The zone tightened up a little bit right there for Janko. A couple really good pitches, borderline pitches, but sometimes you got to tip your hat to the hitter, man. Great takes right there, not expanding.
And that'll get Adam Ferroni to the plate. The senior got off to a real hot start at the beginning of the year. Leads the Cavaliers and runs batted in. Sanborn, pretty good lead at first. Tap to second. They get one. The relay to first not in time. as Ferroni goes in with a head-first dive at first base. So he reaches on a fielder's choice, one down.
Well, nice play to get the lead runner. A lot of times a slower hit ball, sometimes second baseman will make a different kind of decision right here. Off the end of the bat, off-speed pitch. Take a look at the base runner hustling down the line. He does not want to get doubled up, so diving in head first. I don't think it's as fast as if you run through the base, and plus you're risking injury right there as well. But he understands the importance of beating out that double play.
Carver Salazar takes ball one. Yeah, the only time I think it might be called for is you got a pitcher covering and you look like you might have a collision or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you get down. But
avoiding a tag, on a play, which is hard to do.
Hook catches the inside corner, 1-1. There's Sanborn.
Big lead.
Yeah.
Almost like a one-way lead where he's daring him to show his pickoff move.
Got him going back toward the bag and is fouled back into the screen.
Yeah, a lot of times base runners, if a lefty doesn't tip his move or show his move early, a lot of the talk on the bench is if you get on, we have got to see his move.
Yep.
Is there any kind of tell? Is he doing anything with his foot? So you get a one-way lead as far as you can off first base, and no matter what, your first step is back towards first. You just want to see that move.
There it is. And it throw it away. Sanborn up, and he'll get into second. Looking at his third base coach, and he'll stop him right there.
Jenko getting a little greedy right there, thinking he can try to quick pick him off. It's a quick step-off move. It probably wasn't the A move.
It's a little slinger.
Yeah, he just stepped off and kind of slung it over there, came up a little bit short. Now you got a runner in scoring position.
Good base running there. You see the head turn, picked up his coach, play behind him. So it's a ball and 2 strikes to Salazar. Runner in scoring position with 1 down. Time called. Salazar got tired of waiting. Good look in from center field. Looks kind of crowded in there. Umpires and runners. That's fouled out of play.
Yeah, good swing. Yeah, the umpire right there. A lot of times you might get a shortstop asking him to move, see if he'll move to the other side, just because there's so much congestion right there. Even the base runner might ask the umpire to move a little bit.
Janko sets, takes a look back at the base runner. Hit on the ground to second. Backhanded by Pites, and he gets the out. 2 down.
A nice smooth backhand play right there. Hard hit ball up the middle. Good job keeping that glove down. Just a one-time move where you catch it, plant on the backside, make the strong throw to first base for a big second out.
Here's the DH, Michael Joseph. Two down, Sandberg now at third. No score. Waved at a breaking ball, strike 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch. And he's in a great position right now with that leadoff curveball. He knows he can go to it anytime, mix up some pitches.
Ball and a strike. Sanborn off at third. Not a real big lead with the third baseman close to the bag. 1-1 pitch way outside, 2-1.
Opened up just a little too quick right there. That arm kind of dragged, through the release, left it on the arm side.
2 balls and a strike. 2 down, a runner on third. And that's tap foul. 2-2.
Another good breaking ball. Got the feel back after missing a few times with the first batter. Sanborn missed with 3 breaking balls. A couple really good ones here in this at-bat.
Spalding defending A-Conference champs. They went 14-0 in the league last year. Trying to go back-to-back. 2-2 to Joseph. Hit up the middle. Fielded. Butler throws and he gets the out. Nice play by the shortstop. Jake Butler doing it with his bat and his glove. He gets some handshakes.
All right, take a look at this play. Hard hit ball up the middle. Boy, this stops a run from scoring. Great range up the middle. Strong throw to first base. Beautiful play by Butler.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
Welcome back, Joe Cannon Stadium. Chasing the A-Conference title. Calvert Hall at the plate. Spalding in the field. No score through 2 innings.
Well played game. Some nice defense.
Travis Pites at the plate. And it's strike 1 to him. Pites made a good play in the field. Now trying to get a little spark in the Calvert Hall offense. That's out of play. Parker Thomas throwing strikes and getting ahead of hitters.
Sure is, yeah. There's that power fastball. Kind of falls off to the side a little bit, first base side, so that allows that fastball to run in under the hands of the righties. Wow, is that a tough pitch to get to. You almost got to cheat to it to get the barrel on it.
2-strike pitch down low, 1-2.
Pretty good take there. Just the saw it out of his hand because that ball had some nasty late break.
Thomas doesn't waste a lot of time. Right back at it. That's foul ball down the left field line. Please return the baseballs that are fouled into the stands, Mike. You can't keep it.
You get a snow cone or something?
So I thought maybe you were going to autograph it. Moving along here, all your fans showing up.
Oh, yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Seven, 8, and 9 for the Cardinals this inning. Center field, and it's in for a base hit. Just beyond the reach of the shortstop, Salazar. So Calvert Hall has their first base runner of the game.
Oh, nice at bat right there. Laid off a couple tough breaking balls, fouled off a couple tough breaking balls, and here, fighting off a hard fastball running in, just gets enough of it, get up over the head of the shortstop, Salazar. And Calvert Hall got a little bit of something going right now.
Brandon Kiewakowski at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Thomas retired the first 6 in order, 4 of them by strikeout. Now leadoff base hit for Pites. Kwiatkowski down a strike. 0-2. That is nasty.
Yeah, a couple good breaking balls there. Well placed. I mean, they're showing themselves on the plate and just breaking off down and away. Probably balls have taken, but they look so good when they're floating up there. It's great action.
Thomas sets, 0-2 pitch. Little looper into short center field. Center fielder coming on hard, and he makes the catch. Morocco had a long way to run. He got there. 1 down.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive play right there. I thought it was going to be another
I did too.
blue base hit right there, just reaching out to protect. Center fielder gets a great jump. Able to catch it off the turf. A beautiful play.
Thomas Pulaski, see the batting average at .330. Scored 26 runs. Been in the middle of a lot of offense for the Cardinals. Up the middle. There's 1. On to first. And Spalding turns 2. Pulaski hit it hard, but right to the shortstop. A 6-4-3 double play ends the inning.
Yeah, pretty nice turn right here. Let's take a look at Salazar and Insko rolling it up 6-4-3. And that's a 1-2-3 inning.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The 5-Star app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma, or go a point lower on a 4x2, or pick a 2023 Tundra or 4Runner, 2 of the top 10 cars with best resale value.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Go to the bottom of the third. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Parker Thomas and Patrick Janko mowing down hitters for the most part. Only 1 hit in the game. Calvert Hall has that. This is the A Conference. Can't really say it's a title game because it may not be the title game, but there's a half chance it will be. If Spalding wins today, they are the A Conference champions. If Calvert Hall can knock them off, they will force a one-for-the-money game tomorrow.
Yeah, you kind of feel the pressure out here. Both teams, pitchers are throwing well. Defense is looking great. I mean, nice double play there to end the inning. Butler's played a nice game so far for Calvert Hall at shortstop. A lot of fun to see. Ball getting put in play and defense supporting their pitchers.
All right, here come the Cavaliers. Top of the third to face the left-hander, Patrick Janko. Popped up. Whoa, hang on. Bites makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, good play there. Tough sky right now, the twilight. And then kind of gesturing up there how it kind of pushed itself back towards the middle of the infield. Good concentration to stay with it.
Now it'll be the left hand hitting Braden Morocco against the left-hander. Left against left. Joe Palumbo says that this kid at the plate, Morocco, is the closest thing he has to a 5-tool player. There's a strike. Calls him his best hitter. He's got some power, can play defense.
Well, we saw that great play out in center field.
I was a half tool player, Mike, back in the day.
Half tool player.
I was missing about 4.5. I'd foul out a play on the left side.
I didn't have many more tools, I'll tell you that.
You got the most out of the ones you had, I know that. So you were kind of all major leaguers have to dominate their high school teams, right? I mean, you just owned it. You're pitching, shortstop. Some are late bloomers, I guess.
Absolutely. Right? I believed in development, and thank God my college coach believed in that too.
And you said your college coach had a scouting report on you that said that you were a shortstop and not a pitcher, right?
Yeah, because I thought I was a pretty good pitcher in high school, and I asked him, I said, am I going to be doing any pitching? He goes, no, I've seen you pitch. You're playing shortstop.
You're a shortstop.
Okay, coach.
Hey, he was right on. I mean, you might have been a good pitcher. You were a darn good shortstop. 1-2 on the way. Little foul pop. Look out. Three guys hustling, trying to get there. No collision and no catch.
You got to love the want, right?
Yes.
Everybody wanted that. Pitcher was over there, catcher over there. It was just stuck right there in the Bermuda Triangle.
Boy, pretty good pitch, though, right? You tied him up.
Absolutely. Great pitch. Yeah, he's made some sensational pitches. You can tell the hitters are off balance.
Yep.
They really can't stay on the backside.
So the senior Morocco gets ready for the 1-2 pitch. No score, bottom half the third inning. Oh, fooled him. And down he goes on strikes. 2 down.
Yeah, that's filthy right there. I mean, you do what you can to protect, but there's just so much extra movement. Talk about being able to spin the baseball. This thing's all over the dish until it's about a foot off the outside corner. Nasty pitch by Jenko.
And out of the top of the order, Ethan McNally bounced out to short his first at bat. Django misses ball 1. That missed. 2-0.
Good try. Really good pitcher's pitch. Better take, though. You don't want to swing at that, right? Pitcher's pitch like that, bottom of the zone, getting movement. You're just going to beat it in the ground, the shortstop or third baseman. So
yeah, that's good discipline because you got 2 left, right? You got 2 left to get something better. 2-0, line drive, base hit. That ball was hit hard, so Ethan McNally down at first.
Yeah, he definitely got something better right there. Beautiful swing.
First hit.
The pinch runner will come in. Take a look at that swing. Stays back. 2-0. He's gearing up for the fastball. He got it. Hooked it hard right over the third baseman's head, but a pretty nice play by the left fielder to cut that off as quick as he did and get it back in, hold him to that single.
Carson Merritt is the pinch runner. Not often that you're pinch running for the leadoff hitter, but that's the way it works out. Down in the dirt, gets away, and that'll get him down to second base in scoring position.
It actually hit him.
Oh, it did hit him.
Hit
Okay.
Smith in the back foot.
Okay. He back-footed him.
Yeah. Take a look here. Slider breaking hard down and in. Oh, must have got the front knee.
Front knee, okay. So after a couple of quick outs, a base hit from McNally, and now Smith hit by the pitch. This is the pitcher, Parker Thomas. Takes a ball.
And a hard ground ball to short, his first AB.
Hitting right hand against the left-hander. He is a switch hitter. 2 on, 2 down, no score. Janko takes a look back, and that's out of play.
Well, that was a swing like he was sitting on a breaking ball. And it might not have been Jenko's best breaking ball. Stayed right in the middle of the plate, but man, oh man, Parker Thomas was staying back and waiting for it, and took an A swing on it.
I don't think when he gets to East Carolina, they're going to tell him, you're a shortstop, you can't pitch anymore. I think he's going to continue to pitch.
Yeah.
Little game on at second base. Butler, the shortstop, cuts behind the runner.
But he can hit too. Shohei Ohtani, I
Yes.
think, has opened some eyes, right, for two-way players.
Look out. Kwiatkowski showing a little range on that one.
Yeah, that was a really good play. Something that I don't think catchers get enough credit for. Plays like that. You're not expecting that ball to be 4 feet outside. So they show their athleticism every night.
2 balls and a strike to Parker Thomas. Right center field, fairly deep, but the right fielder over. Keys, he makes the catch. Thomas retired, and the Cavaliers retired. We've played 3. It's been all pitching so far. No score at Joe Cannon Stadium.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
We've played 3 innings in this 7-inning A-Conference title weekend. No score, both teams with 1 hit. Well-pitched game between Parker Thomas and then the left-hander on the other side, Patrick Janko.
Yeah, Parker Thomas tried to do some damage with his bat, driving the ball to right field, but nice play by the Calvert Hall defense, shut it down. Of course, he's right back on the hill, working on his changeup, slider, good fastball as well. Just 1 hit apiece tonight, so offense is really being stymied by the great pitching.
Be the top of the order for Calvert Hall in the 4th inning. Butler, Barmer, and Garrick. Infielders come in there and tell them, go get them. Keep doing what you're doing. Some rosin, and we're set to go. Good crowd here at Joe Cannon. Last year, I think it was the title games were played up at Hartford Community College, and big crowds there, too, to see some of the state's best. You mentioned, Mike, so many of these players are going on to play college ball.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But you know what's happened is high school baseball especially. I mean, there are so many, parents and the community, the school that's so involved in celebrating these young athletes. That's why I love high school sports so much. I mean, I think there's just so much to it. And, it's memories that these kids, even if they don't get a chance to play further, they'll remember forever.
Blew it by him, 1-2. Butler bounced out to third his first at bat. So how did you like to be in a game, your last time you'll ever swing the bat for your school at home, and you're down 3-0, and you hit a grand slam walk-off to win 4-3?
Absolutely.
To advance to the championship round.
No kidding. Yeah, that's
pretty good
legendary, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty good way to end your high school career.
Absolutely, especially at such a storied school, right? It's Calvert Hall.
Snooky Binder and Lou Eckrell and all the great coaches and teams they've had over the years. That's inside. Count gone full. So good at bat for Butler here as he battles tooth and nail against Parker Thomas. Full count pitch from Thomas. Stays alive.
Good pass on that one. Crowd finally starting to get into it a little bit, sensing the innings starting to run out. They need some fire from this offense.
It gets late early when you're playing 7 innings, right?
It sure does.
Comebacker. No problem at all. Thomas with the flip. 1 down. It's only been 2 balls out of the infield against Parker Thomas so far. And they both came last inning when Pites had a base hit into center field, and then there was a fly ball in very short center field. It was gobbled up. Kiyokowski hit that one. Up high, that's a ball to Barmer. Caden Barmer, a strikeout victim, his first at bat. Two 2-0.
Good take there. Thomas wanting the call on that fastball down, but I think a little too low and probably off the outside corner as well.
Couldn't check his swing. That's a strike.
Yeah, got a little geared up for that 2-0 fastball. Too much body. Got to see it first.
That missed 3-1. Calvert Hall's only had 1 base runner, and that was erased with a double play. And there's ball 4. They've got another one here. So Barmer draws a walk. Needs a threat to run. It's 4 of 5 in stolen base attempts this season.
A little more speed out there. Part of this lineup coming up.
Garrick, we told you 451 with runners in scoring position. Doesn't have one in scoring position, but he's got one down at first base. Right field. Sanborn's there, makes the catch. 2 down.
You know, when I played for the A's, one of the coaches asked Jose Canseco what he did when, you know, with runners in scoring position. And he said, well, every time I step up in the box, I'm in scoring position.
I like that.
So, maybe Garrick thinks
there is
the
a
same
runner
way,
in scoring
right?
position, yeah. This is Connor Keys. Left-hand hitter against the righty. Thomas steps off. Oh for 1 with a strikeout. Not much of a lead for Barmer, but he's running. There he goes. A throw down, and they got him. What a throw by McNally, right on the money.
Wow, that was perfect. I was wondering when he was going to run down there, and Barmer takes off. But man, oh man, did McNally put it on the money. Take a look here. Great job catching it deep by the second baseman, Insko, and just puts it on him. Great throw. Great play to end the inning right there.
Bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial.
Working with CFG is like working with a partner. They're about what's best for our business.
Making it personal.
They were asking us questions about our business. They were getting to know us. That's just different.
CFG is not your traditional bank.
If you're looking to grow your business, CFG is who you want to be in business with.
We are transforming the banking experience. At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights. I'll keep it down. Hiking with the besties, catching sunsets, or just plain catch. Go long.
Buy a RAV4 with special financing as low as 3.99%. Or pick a spacious Highlander with as low as 3.49% on select models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Bottom of the fourth, still nothing on the scoreboard. All pitching so far. Calvert Hall and Spalding chasing down the A Conference title here at Joe Cannon Stadium. So who's going to blink first, Mike Bordick? These pitchers look pretty good.
Yeah, they sure do, but I'll say this. There are times that an offense can get ignited by a defensive play, and that last inning, I mean, there was a great throw by the catcher, by Spalding. Great tag by the second baseman, and sometimes it's that kind of stuff that can really inspire an offense to get going a little bit. I'm not going to say they're going to do that against Jenko this inning, but you never know. You just never know what can spark an offense.
There has not been a lot of traffic on the bases as both of these pitchers have, for the most part, got ahead of hitters and thrown some quality pitches. Sanborn, Ferroni, and Salazar for the Cavaliers in the fourth. Bounce down to third. Pulaski throws across, one down.
Play right there looked like Pulaski was kind of losing his balance, kind of stumbled a little bit, but once he regrouped the troops, he just threw a seed across the field. Take a look right here, hard ground ball to third base. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the third baseman or not, but my gosh, that ball was already over there. Once he got the feet underneath him, he let it fly.
And it'll get on you quick on this turf too.
Yeah.
Ferroni takes down low for ball one. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Jenko ready. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That's quite a weapon to have, man. You can throw it any time you want for a strike. Pretty impressive stuff.
Ball and a strike. One down, nobody on. One hopped him that time. 2-1. You like the look, Mike?
I do, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if I'd like it maybe the next level, but I think it's awesome for high school. I absolutely think it's great.
2-1, line drive, center field, base hit. Ferroni's on base for the second time. Solid single to center.
There you go. Well, no doubter right there off the bat. You feel pretty good. Oh, yeah, there's the base hit. And there's the celebration. Interesting.
Here's Salazar, kind of a gap-to-gap hitter. And Gap's one here, we might have a run on the board. Look out. Wild pitch gets away from the catcher. Ferroni on to second.
changeup right there. And it looked like the catcher had it covered up. Let's take a look. Now there's the secondary lead. Good secondary lead. Recognizes it down and never breaks stride. Gets himself out in scoring position, but a little spike changeup kicks away from the catcher to get the backstop.
So now an RBI opportunity for Salazar. A ball and no strikes, one down. Tried to check his swing, but it's a strike. 1-1. Salazar takes a long look down at his third base coach. And I like it in the high school game that the first and third base coaches are actually in the coaches' boxes.
Yeah.
One hopper, gloved. The throw across, and he got him. What a play by Pulaski.
Wow.
He's flashing some leather down there, Mike.
He sure is, showing off that cannon for an arm as well. This is a bullet down there. One hopper, take a look. Beautiful swing by Salazar. Boom, right to the backhand side. Quick look at second base, checking the runner, and then just unleashes the cannon across the infield. Beautiful play right there.
Putting about
Defense has stepped up.
A 90 on the exit velo. I mean, that ball was smoked.
Oh, yeah, it came off hot. Absolutely.
Michael Joseph at the plate, the DH. They sneak in behind at second, but Ferroni back without a throw.
It's a good play, though. You got to let
Keep
them know
them
you're
close,
thinking
right?
about them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you can shorten them up a little bit, you never know, man. Bang plays at home plate. We've seen them all the time, and it's just a matter of inches.
Popped up short center field. Center fielder calls him off. Barmer makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. So Spalding gets one in scoring position, but they can't get him in, and it's still zeros all the way across. No score.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
No scores. We head into the fifth inning, and so far for Parker Thomas, it's been pretty dominating. He's faced the minimum, Mike.
Yeah, well, he's had his stuff working, that's for sure. Yeah, got a really good fastball. His breaking ball's thrown for strikes, showing it on the plate, breaking off the outside edge. Changeup obviously coming to play as well. It's been a pretty impressive performance so far, actually by both pitchers.
Keys to lead it off, tips it foul at home plate. Cardinals got their first base runner. Pete's had a single to center in the third inning, and he was wiped out with a double play. And then Barmer walked in the fourth inning, but he was caught stealing. He struck out his only at bat. Misses inside.
You know, we talk about Jenko, the ability to mix up his pitches, keep hitters off balance. And Thomas is doing the same thing, really. I mean, started him off with a changeup, then a fastball.
Oh, waves at that one.
Yeah. Changeup. I mean, man, oh, man, that's filthy. There was an old school pitcher. Now we got some action in the bullpen. Wow.
That's Jake Butler, who has done kind of like closing for Calvert Hall this year.
All right.
1-2 on the way. That's outside, 2-2. Wide stance to get a look at Keys. Ready for the 2-2 from Thomas. Bounce to second. Insco has it. Throws him out, one down.
Couple nasty changeups in that sequence of pitches. He throws it like a screwball. I mean, sometimes he gets a little bit more action. It reminds me of, there was an old pitcher named Mike Norris that threw a nasty screwball.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same kind of action.
So 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings for Thomas, but none in the last 2 1/3. He's just had kind of weak contact and kept hitters off balance. And again, he gets ahead, strike 1 to Hankerson. Hankerson going to be a Maryland Terrapin. He's committed to College Park. A ball and a strike. Good swing there, fouls it back, 1-2.
Sure was. Now what are you getting, though? Man, oh man. Got all his weapons working for him.
So what are we seeing? Just got word that the Calvert Hall pronunciation is Pilarski. We apologize to family and friends, but
right.
That's what we were given. But it's Pilarski. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I was starting to say we've seen a great changeup, overpowering fastball, a curveball, and you say slider in there too?
Yeah.
Some sliders as well,
absolutely.
right? Yep. 2-2, and he got him. Slider there, right?
Yeah, nasty pitch. Throws it hard, keeps it down. Doesn't have a big tell coming out of the hand, so it's a little flatter coming out of the hand to look like the fastball. That's when you get a hitter to bite on it, and then it just disappears down and away. Beautiful pitch.
That was strikeout number 5. Copenspire, the hitter. Bouncer to short. Salazar throws across for the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Parker Thomas. It's all 0, still on the scoreboard. Archbishop Spalding coming to bat. No score at Joe Cannon Stadium.
The Green Turtle, your official hangout since 1976. A community hangout for all ages that serves great food and drinks in a fun, casual atmosphere built on the excitement and unity of sports. The Green Turtle opened in 1976 in Ocean City, Maryland. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Glad you could join us for some real good high school baseball. A-Conference final. A chance for Spalding to win the A-Conference today, but Calvert Hall says, hey, we got something to say about that. Calvert Hall wins today. They force a one-for-the-money game tomorrow, and we've seen some terrific pitching this guy part of it, Patrick Janko.
Yeah, sure have. And I don't know, we didn't know what to expect, right? There was action in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Janko comes back out. I don't think he's thrown a lot of pitches. I think he's looked really good. And I know for a fact that Spalding's having a hard time figuring him out. There haven't been a lot of hard balls hit off him. Got the ability to throw all his pitches over for strikes right now. So obviously getting to the back end of this game.
Yeah, Jake Butler, who is the shortstop, was warming between innings, and it could be that he's needed down the road and just trying to get that arm a little loose if he does have to pitch in the later innings.
All right. Another arm getting loose.
First pitch in. That's a strike. Jack McNally, the brother of Ethan McNally, the catcher. Jack's the third baseman. 8, 9, and 1 for Spalding in the fifth. That missed up high, 1-1.
Spalding would love to get something going with the bottom of the lineup, get somebody on. Maybe a little sack bunt, hit and run action, put a little pressure on Calvert Hall.
With a timeout called at the plate. Only 3 hits in this game. No runs on the board. 3 hits in the game. Spalding has 2 and Calvert Hall with 1. Janko all set now. 1-1 to Jack McNally. Curveball in for a strike.
Nice hook. Boy, is that a good pitch for him. Man, oh man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, left-handers, right-handers, right?
No.
Fooling them with it.
Anytime, any count.
One, 2, and there's a base hit into right field. Just a little inside out. Didn't try to do too much with it, and McNally's got a lead-off base hit.
Well, not the big hook, more of the slider, a little flatter into the zone. Beautiful piece of hitting. You're right. Stayed inside the baseball. If he would have tried to pull it, probably a ground ball to third or short. Beautiful swing, keeping that bat head through the zone just a hair longer.
Second time that Spalding has had the leadoff hitter on. Sanborn walked to lead off the second. Morocco, the lefty against the lefty, puts it down. It's a good bunt. Fire, and it can't hang on. Everybody's safe. McNally heads to third, and he's in. So the best scoring opportunity of the day presents itself, and it all started by getting a bunt down.
Absolutely. Well, beautiful base hit, obviously, by McNally, but what a well-executed bunt. Incredible touch, forces the third baseman to come in and make a tough play. Now, Morocco is flying down the line, and that's why the throw was up and away. Had to rush it a little bit. Pretty excited about the execution. Gets on first base. They got a runner at third base as well. McNally hustling all the way over to third.
Got a huddle on the mound. We got a 4 or 5 player huddle with the coach over at third base. Everybody talking strategy here. We get down to the nitty gritty in the 7-inning game. Scoreless in the fifth, and a real good opportunity for Spalding right now.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Now the lineup turns over, so you got the top of this tough lineup coming up. First and third situation, a lot of things can happen offensively if you want to put a little bit more pressure on and send Morocco and see how the defense handles the play.
Now remember, Morocco's that closest to the 5-tool guy, so we know he can run. That's one of the tools, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. We just saw him flying down the line.
Yep. So you're probably starting him up here within a pitch or two, you'd think, right?
You possibly could. Absolutely.
If they throw through, maybe you get a run that way.
Well, that's kind of the hope in these kind of situations, possibly steal a run.
So first and third, nobody down, top of the order. Ethan McNally trying to drive in his brother who's on third base. He takes a ball. Ethan's the senior, brother's the sophomore. One ball pitch, foul straight back, 1-1.
Good pitch, great location right there. A lot of times pitchers, especially pitchers like Jenko, will use the aggressive nature of the hitter in these situations because all he wants to do is drive this run in. So kind of finesse him to death out there, see if he can get him out in front, maybe roll over to third base. The last thing a hitter wants to do in this situation is hit a ground ball to third.
Ball and a strike. That misses 2-1. And they're basically giving him a run if he hits it up the middle, right? The infield's back.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'll trade 2 for 1 right here.
Ethan McNally trying to plate his brother and break this scoreless tie. 2 balls and a strike. There he goes, and he'll go in uncontested. So Morocco with the stolen base. That takes away the double play and puts another runner in scoring position.
That'll pull the whole infield in.
Now they all come in. Three balls and a strike. Timeout granted to McNally. He'll take a short stroll. First tough inning for Janko, right? Facing some adversity here, trying to work through it.
Sure is. Got to come up with a big pitch. Or 2.
3-1, line drive, center field. That's down, base hit. 1 run is in. McNally scores. Morocco stays at third. And Spalding takes a 1-0 lead.
Pretty good piece of hitting right there. Worked the count to 3-1. Stays hard to the middle of the field. We'll take a look. Little breaking ball that stays up and out over. And wow, that's an A swing right there to drive in the first run of the ball game.
And how about in a 1-0 game right now? Jack McNally scored the only run, and his brother Ethan drove him in, has the only RBI. Tyler Smith at the plate. Still nobody down. Runners on the corners. We got a pinch runner down at first base. Another throw over to first base. Nothing going on there.
Just making sure. Just hoping to kind of catch him leaning one way or another.
Infield back at double play depth. That's wide for a ball. Tyler Smith hit a fly ball to center field, his first at bat, and then was hit by a pitch. Morocco getting instructions at third base. Ball and no strikes. Another throw over to first base.
It's that quick snap throw where he steps off and then fires from the side. Made an error on that earlier in the ball game.
Smith takes up high, 2-0. So what does Smith do? Sit back and look dead red and see if he can hit one a long way?
Might as well, yeah. You got to. Yeah, you got to look up and out over. Whether it be a fastball or a breaking ball, whatever. Sit on one thing. If it's not there, take it.
And he got the breaking ball for a strike.
Yeah, I mean,
fastball count.
He's thrown a ton of breaking balls, and that's his favorite pitch right now. He's falling off, or something's happening with his fastball. He keeps losing it with the arm side run. That's the only pitch right now that he's trusting.
Oh, look out. Threw it away, and that's going to score a run. Morocco scores. It's 2-0. Ethan McNally moves up to second.
Oh, I don't know what the heck happened right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he stepped off or he was never on the rubber. Take a look right here.
He's on it there.
Oh, he's just picking off. And
just a high throw.
Over his head.
Kind of a lazy. Yeah, he really didn't put much on it.
Yeah, just kind of guided it.
Short-armed it maybe.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, back at the plate, 2 balls and a strike to Tyler Smith. Little tapper in front of the plate. This is taken care of. 1 down.
Boy.
And McNally moves up to third on the bunt. Swinging bunt.
Tough fight to get the first out. Another good pitch, though. Another off-speed pitch. Gets him way out in front for soft contact.
Kwiatkowski, the catcher, goes out.
That'll do it.
Here comes Brooks Carey, the manager, and yeah, it looks like they're going to make the pitching change.
Did a good job.
So we've got a pitching change. 2 runs in the inning. Spalding leads it 2-0. We'll take a timeout.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Buy a sporty all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive Camry and get as low as 3.99% APR. Or pick a stylish Corolla sedan or hatchback.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5-Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
Well, some changes. We got a pitching change. First of all, Jake Butler is now on the mound. Pites goes from second base to short, and Gibbons is now the second baseman. And there's Jake Butler. You see the numbers on him. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. 3-0 with that 2.10 earned run average. Got 15 punch-outs in 13 and a third innings of work. Kind of like the closer, late inning guy coming in, and he needs to stop the bleeding right here.
And it's ball 1. Infield in, 1 down, runner at third. Spalding scored 2 runs in the inning.
And Parker Thomas switching around to the left side.
Yeah, the switch hitter. Chance to help his own cause. That's in for a strike. 1-1.
That's a good fastball there. Nice little tailing action as well, right on that inner third.
Bounce down to first. That's a fair ball. Runner hesitates. Now the tag. Runner at third broke for home and then put on the brakes. Got in between.
Well, nice job staying with that ball. Actually, looked like it might have had a little bit of spin, kicked up on him a little bit, kept it in front of him, able to get the out on Parker Thomas. And fortunately, the runner at third stayed home, didn't have to make that throw.
So Butler trying to keep it right here at 2 with that runner on third, 2 down now. Sanborn at the plate. Appeal down to first, no swing. Ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good hook right there. Nice live fastball, power hook, 12-6.
Kwiatkowski trying to keep everything in front of him at home plate. Doesn't want a ball to get by now with that runner on third. Nope. Up high for a ball, 2-1. Sanborn 0 for 1, walked his first at bat and then bounced to third. That's in for a strike. Count evens 2-2.
Sanborn's got to go to battle in here with the 2 strikes. Seen a couple of the best hooks. Better be prepared for that.
Butler long look in, now ready to go. 2-2. Foul tipped into the glove of the catcher for strike 3. So Butler comes in, he does the job, but Spalding gets 2. They break the scoreless tie. Cavaliers on top 2-0 as we head to the 6th.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The 5-Star app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma, or go a point lower on a 4x2, or pick a 2023 Tundra or 4Runner, 2 of the top 10 cars with best resale value.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
2-0 Spalding as we head into the 6th inning. It's been a tough puzzle to figure out. Parker Thomas for Calvert Hall came in with a pretty good resume and hasn't done anything to hurt it, Mike.
Sure hasn't. I mean, everything that I heard about coming in this ball game is proven right here tonight. Very relaxed out there. Great command of all of his pitches. Calvert Hall's having a hard time solving them, that's for sure. Not a lot of hard hit balls. He's on a pretty solid roll, and he got a couple runs that last inning to support him. See if he can put another 0 up this inning.
Travis Pites to lead it off, taps it foul for strike 1. Teams have met, 3 times this year. And this is the only guy that with a base hit, standing between the no-hitter. There's a good breaking ball. They met at Calvert Hall in March. That one went to Spalding 4-0. And they met in April at Spalding. Calvert Hall won that one 3-2. That misses. And then Wednesday, they played again in the playoffs, and that was a 4-3 Spalding win. So some competitive games between these two.
Absolutely.
Curley was the top seed coming into the tournament, and they had a tough go. Just didn't happen for them in the playoffs, but they had a real good regular season. I think there were probably 5 teams that you could shake in a hat, and anyone capable. And there's strike 3 called.
Wow. All breaking balls right there.
Strikeout number 6 for Thomas.
That one came back and got the inside corner. Take a look right here. Really spinning it. Oh, wow.
Go away.
The emotions as well.
I'm done with you. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Kwiatkowski got a fly ball to center field, his first at bat. There you see the numbers. He's faced the minimum. And a strike. Well, it's been good pitching against good pitching in this game, but just a little better pitching on the Spalding side so far. Tap down to third. He can't handle it.
I think he threw him a changeup and he hit a changeup.
Yeah,
right to third base.
McNally couldn't get a handle on it, and we got a runner on board.
Let's take a look here. Kind of running back in, a little jam shot, and just pulled off it. It just never got to him. Off the end of the glove. Well, there was a double play earlier in the ball game when a base runner got on, back in the 3rd inning.
This is Pilarski. Breaking ball in for strike 1. Kwiatkowski down at first. 1 down, 2-0 lead for Spalding. Popped up on the infield. Salazar right there. 2 down.
Just having a hard time getting that barrel on it, right? It's a lot of movement, man, oh man.
We've seen half swings, check swings, guys getting fisted.
Yeah.
This is Butler, who's now the pitcher. Started the game at shortstop. 0 for 2. Bounced out to third and bounced back to the pitcher. Takes ball 1. I should mention, he's also the guy that hit the walk-off grand slam.
All right.
Down.
He doesn't need 4 this time, just 2 to tie it up.
Ooh, pretty good cut that time. A little late, fouls it off on the right side. Calvert Hall as a team came into this game hitting .304 with an .829 OPS. Average nearly 5.5 runs a game. And they've hit 13 homers this season. Check swing.
Oh,
got the bat, I guess, right?
Got the bat. I thought it might have hit him in the arm.
Yeah, I was wondering too.
Just riding in there hard. Take a look. Oh, yeah. Caught the barrel.
Ball and 2 strikes, 2 down. And he didn't hang on to it.
Little foul ball off the catcher.
Yep.
I think it got pretty close to the. Just a foul ball there.
Yeah. I thought it might have been strike 3 that got away, but yeah. Got a piece of it. The umpire going to give him a little time.
Yeah.
Take care of your catcher, right? Let him catch his breath.
Breaking ball.
There's what happened.
Oh, wowie.
Yep.
All right. That's a good tumble, though.
Yep. Feet got a lot higher. So a catch your breather break here. It's a ball and 2 strikes, 2 down.
Typically, you don't see a tuck and roll like that.
Yes, but if you're in severe pain, who knows how your body will contort.
Exactly.
Thomas had in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Kwiatkowski takes his lead at first. And he stays alive. Good battle. Butler hanging in.
Wow, Butler was ready for that fastball. Man, oh man. Good pass at that. And that was a mistake that we haven't really seen a lot of mistakes from Thomas. He let that fastball go, and it got in the happy zone for Butler.
Thomas sets. That's outside for a ball. So 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on first. Calvert Hall trailing 2-0. Thomas has really slowed down the pace. Now he's ready. Tapper down to third. That's a foul ball.
And spoiler right there. Another nasty breaking ball. Keeping this alive.
I think what we have here is an elite pitcher and a real good hitter.
Yeah.
Just going after it.
Sure are.
Wonder if Jake Butler's going to have anything left when he gets to the mound next inning. He's pitching now, too. Back in the box, ready to go. Parker Thomas ready. 2-2 on the way. Taps it down the first baseline. That's a fair ball. Thomas grabs it, takes it himself, and beat him to the bag by a step. Who needs to flip it? I got this. I'll take care of it.
Showing his athleticism right here. Another tough pitch on the outside corner. Butler fighting to stay alive. Takes it himself and then beats him to first base.
The 2023 MIAA Championships are presented by Lids, the official headwear of the MIAA Championships. CFG Bank, the official community bank of the MIAA. O2 Sports Insurance, we've got you covered. The Green Turtle, the MIAA's official neighborhood sports bar. Advanced Radiology, the largest imaging provider in Maryland, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. And 5 Star, all sports, all highlights, one app.
Head to the bottom of the 6th. Spalding on top, 2-1. Calvert Hall just 1 hit as Parker Thomas has lived up to all of his clippings in this one. He has been sensational.
Sure has. Yeah, he came up with the way to come up with the big pitches that last inning. Really battled through. Able to get Butler with a couple tough pitches at the end, and then helped himself, fielded it, and touched first base for the final out of that last inning.
Jake Butler has come on in relief of Patrick Janko. Cody Sharman at the plate, left-hand hitter. Fouls one back our way. Got me ducking even though there's a screen there. Sharman hitting in Ferroni's spot. Time called and granted.
Seen a lot of hitters tonight's ball game that choke up a little bit. A little better back control, especially with the firmer throwers. 2 strikes, seeing hitters spread out. Just good ideas at the plate. It's good to see.
That caught the outside corner for a strike. Butler ahead 0-2. I was just noticing when you brought that up. Power hitter in the big leagues, I noticed, up on the bat some. I mean, Barry Bonds choked the bat.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
He had a couple of homers.
I'll say.
To short. Pites throws across and gets the out, 1 down.
Pretty good play. And Pite showing his versatility. A couple nice plays at second base in this ball game. And then, of course, moving over to shortstop with Butler doing the pitch, and he just unleashed one. That's a pretty strong arm for a second baseman.
Carver Salazar, a couple of bounce outs for him. Takes ball 1. That's a strike. 1-1. Well, Joe Palumbo hoping maybe his guys can scratch out another run, a little more breathing room, and Jake Butler and the Cardinals saying we got to keep it right here. Got one more chance in the 7th inning. They trail 2-0. Bounce to short. Pites charges, fires. Nice play. 2 down.
Yeah, nice body control right there. A lot of times you'll see shortstops kind of throw that from down under, but if you want to get a little bit more on top and have the ability to get your arm on top, here's going to be a good look at it. Another jam shot, great pitch by Butler. And man, he's able to get on top and just unleash one right there. Nice, strong, accurate throw.
So 2 bounce outs to the shortstop. We got a pinch hitter here, just announced in. It's Merritt, the pinch hitter. Left-hander against the right-hander, Jake Butler. Two balls and no strikes. That misses 3-0. Butler got the first 2, but now falls behind 3 balls and no strikes. That's in for strike 1.
Gotta work all the way back here. Trust that fastball. He's got some nice ride on that fastball.
And now it's full. Threw it by him. Full count. It's out of play over on the left side. Oh, wait a minute. Back in play and caught right in front of the fence for the third out. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jake Butler. Calvert Hall needs 2 to keep it alive.
Bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial.
Working with CFG is like working with a partner. They're about what's best for our business.
Making it personal.
They were asking us questions about our business. They were getting to know us. That's just different.
CFG is not your traditional bank.
If you're looking to grow your business, CFG is who you want to be in business with.
We are transforming the banking experience. At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, summer. Like getting ice cream, movie nights. I'll keep it down. Hiking with the besties, catching sunsets, or just plain catch. Go long.
Buy a RAV4 with special financing as low as 3.99%. Or pick a spacious Highlander with as low as 3.49% on select models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Calvert Hall backed into a corner now. They're down 2-0, and there's the reason why. Parker Thomas has been superb on the mound, has given up just 1 hit.
Sure has. I mean, even when you kind of sense that he's getting into a little bit of a jam, he finds a way to pitch himself out. Pretty impressive line. Just the 1 hit, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. All of his pitches working for him. Real good fastball, life, and command. His breaking ball's been sensational. When he needs to pull out the changeup, he can use that at any time as well.
So it's the heart of the order for Calvert Hall, 2, 3, and 4. And Barmer takes the first pitch for a ball. Barmer, Garrick, and Keys, the scheduled hitters for the Cardinals. Thomas outside, 2-0. Hitter and pitcher taking deep breaths, right? Slow things down. 3-0.
Yeah, well, Barmer's job is just to get on base. That's it. And, of course, Thomas, he wants to throw the perfect strike. Trying to be a little too fine right now.
There's the strike. Well, he's been pretty pitch efficient. Ahead in the count for most of the game. One of the few times here, he falls behind, and now it's full.
Wow. Well, he had faced the minimum up until that last inning,
yep.
Right? So.
Time asked for, not granted. And Barmer hangs in there and fouls it back. Get a little late with that timeout call sometimes. The pitcher's close to being in his motion. You're not going to get it.
No.
Here comes the 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Barmer gets it started for the Cardinals. Their fans making some noise as they lead off the 7th with a solid base knock.
Thomas just said, well, here you go. Here's another fastball. Hit it if you can. Nice job battling back after falling behind 3-0, but here's a cookie and a nice piece of hitting by Barmer. Not trying to do too much. Said just trying to get on base and keep things going.
It's the second hit for Calvert Hall, and that gets Garrick to the plate. Garrick 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fly ball to right field. And now we're going to have a team meeting.
Yeah, just to slow it down a little bit. I think he getting a little bit rushed. Obviously, trying to close things out. He knows what's at stake here. Just 3 more outs to go. Take a deep breath. Stay with the game plan. Pound the strike zone, and don't forget about that nasty changeup, right? Throw that changeup in here, and you'll get a 6-4-3 ground ball double play.
Now, Spalding win will give them back-to-back A-Conference titles. If Calvert Hall can rally and win this game, then there'd be a one-for-the-money game tomorrow. Garrick has been clutch all year for the Cardinals, hitting over 450 with runners in scoring position. Has a runner down at first, but nobody in scoring position. Trying to get somebody there. Calvert Hall needs 2. That misses up high, 2-0. So we haven't seen him get behind on hitters. He was 3-0 to Barmer, who came back, fouled off a pitch and delivered a full count base hit. Now he falls behind 2-0 to Garrick. And way up high for ball 3. Some action going on now as players start to run down to the right field bullpen for Spalding.
A little bit of a panic right there.
Yeah,
down
going
there.
quick.
Man, oh man.
(3-0) to back-to-back hitters. That's in for strike 1. If you're Calvert Hall, you'd probably think somebody's going to hit a walk-off grand slam or something, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you can't walk it off because you're in the top of the inning, but
Well, I know Garrick better be sitting dead red fastball right here. Man.
hit it hard, but fouled down the right field line, and it's 3-2.
Thomas might want to think of throwing something different.
What does he trust for a strike, though, too, right?
Well, yeah, the slider's a good pitch, though.
Yeah.
You know, because you know the hitter's going to be
chase,
getting up for a fastball.
Full count pitch. He got him. Garrick down on strikes for out number 1.
And it was that slider. Garrick once again trying to call timeout. Wasn't granted it, and the power slider comes in to record that first out of the inning.
Left-hand hitting Connor Keys to the plate. 1 on, 1 down. We're in the 7th, 7-inning game. Spalding on top 2-0. Again, it's ball 1, 3rd straight hitter. Got a timeout granted to the hitter. Action in the Spalding bullpen down the right field line. That's a strike. 1-2.
Finally gets an early strike.
1-1, yeah.
After
1-1, yeah.
3-0, 3-0.
That caught the corner apparently to the man who matters. The right hand went up and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And again, we've got timeout called at the plate. Keys slowing down the pace just a little. Barmer at first, 1 down. The tying run is at the plate.
trying to do whatever they can to get into his head
Just,
a little bit,
just
you know
playing.
what I mean?
Yep, playing with the rhythm.
Absolutely.
Thomas delivers. Fouled out of play.
Because that's 3 hitters in a row now that have called
Yep.
timeout. He's the only one to get it granted, though.
This is the first stressful inning he's had, right?
It
We're
is.
getting behind, throwing a lot of pitches.
Yep.
Only runs in the game came in the 5th inning. Spalding pushed 2 across. Thomas 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 called. 2 down.
I got the call earlier in that AB on the fastball borderline. I mean, he went right back out there. He got it there. I'll take a look here. Typically protected with 2 strikes. Might be a ball or 2 off that outside corner, but it's called earlier, so you got to find a way, some way to try to protect.
Now it's Hankerson trying to keep the game alive for the Cardinals. You get the feeling Thomas is like that horse nearing the finish line. He's just digging in, trying to a couple more strides to get there. He's only allowed 2 hits, trying to complete a shutout. He'll be throwing for East Carolina next year. Just missed there. 2-0. Think they're ready to storm the court or storm the field in this case?
They might jump through the net over there. Fired up student section.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 down. Bounce to short. This might do it. There's the force. And for the 2nd straight year, the Cavaliers from Archbishop Spalding are the A Conference champions. Oh, I don't want to be on that pile, at least on the bottom of that, Mike.
No.
A lot of weight on there, but boy, what a job to watch Parker Thomas do what he did today.
It sure was, yeah, as advertised, right? One of the best pitchers in the state, going down to East Carolina. I mean, that was impressive, really shutting down the Calvert Hall, the great offense they have. They're only 2 hits. I mean, pretty impressive stuff for sure.
We talked about them coming in with over a 300 batting average as a team, Calvert Hall, and he basically knocked the bats out of their hand. At no time did he seem like he was in trouble. He got behind a little bit on some hitters in the 7th inning, but he was in command.
That was it. Yeah, it was just a matter of controlling that emotion and the adrenaline that comes when you're trying to close it out and win a state championship. And he was able to regroup and show what he's made of. I mean, really impressive stuff. 3-4 quality pitches for sure. But a great battle. I mean, 2-0 game.
mean, Janko and Butler on in relief.
Absolutely.
They pitched well on the Calvert Hall side.
I mean, Calvert Hall definitely shouldn't hang their head after that one. That was an awesome fight. And here's the ground ball to end it. Nice little pitch on the outside corner, and there you see the celebration. I mean, it's what it's all about, man. High school, you get your senior year. Are you kidding me? All you want to do is win the state championship, and this is what it all comes down to. Take a look at the emotion right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff.
And now the handshake line is 2 schools congratulate one another. And the infield littered with gloves everywhere because everybody on the Spalding side, the moment they got that final out, the gloves went flying. You can see it right there. They're scattered all over the infield.
Little yard sale out there for sure. Now, a lot of excitement, a lot of hard work goes into winning a championship, no doubt about it. Pretty exciting stuff for all the seniors. Congratulations on both sides, really.
Well, you think about it, we mentioned 5 D1 pitchers for Spalding, and a lot of these kids going on to play college ball, but for some who don't have that, this will be maybe the last game they've ever played in, and the memories they'll take from getting this A Conference final.
Being a part of the team, being a part of the great community, understanding what it takes to come this far, you know, through perseverance, hard work. That's what it's all about. And absolutely, every one of these players will take that into their community, into the rest of their lives.
Well, we congratulate Joe Palumbo and his Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers for the second straight year. They've taken on the best, and when you play in the A Conference, you're taking on the best almost every game, and they have survived and will raise that trophy here today at Joe Cannon Stadium.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's fun to watch, man. Some of the best players in the state, no doubt about it.
And for Brooks Carey and Calvert Hall, a real good season for them with some real dramatic stuff as they hit that walk-off grand slam to reach this final round. And the Cardinals, a real good year for them, but they just ran into a pitcher that was too much. He's been too much for a lot of people in the A-League and everywhere else he played.
And he's going to be frustrating for a lot of D1 hitters
as
well.
This Spalding team went to Las Vegas, the Bishop Gorman tournament earlier this year, played 4 games. They went 3-1 and beat 3 nationally ranked teams. So it tells you the caliber of play.
Yeah, they showed it tonight, no doubt about it. And you said they had even more really good pitching. I mean, I think their best was on the bump tonight, really shutting down a great Calvert Hall offense. Certainly deserved to win back-to-back. That's not easy to do.
So this was the only title that was decided today. So Spalding wins the other 2 games. In the B Conference game, McDonough beat Gerstle 5-1, so that forces a final game tomorrow. That'll decide the B Conference title. And in the C Conference, it took 12 innings. Concordia Prep beat Key 11-4. That forces a final game for tomorrow. So 2 of these championships still to be had. They'll have to wait another day to decide those 2.
Well, it was an exciting day for baseball, that's for sure. And if you want more excitement, come back out here tomorrow. You see a couple more great games.
You're
These
right.
guys are hungry, man, and this is what it's all about. You see the emotion of, you know, the thrill of victory.
They got their lids now. They got their lids on. Their championship lids.
Absolutely. I love it.
Well, I guess, you know, not in this game because this one's been final, but in those other games in the late innings, I'm sure, you know, the coaches are saying we got to win now, but they're also thinking, hey, what are we going to do if we got to play tomorrow? How many pitchers do we have? Who can give us innings?
Yeah.
All part of the strategy.
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
to
right.
Make those tough decisions at the end.
Well, that's pretty special. Spalding for the second straight year, the A Conference champions. They had a terrific season, and they'll take the prize home. And you said, Mike, it's the players, but it's, you know, we see the student section, we see the families around us. It's a journey for a lot of people, not just those that wear the uniforms, right?
Absolutely. And you think about the different, you know, they're seniors, obviously, that have gone through their time at Archbishop Spalding, but what about the younger players, you know, that have learned from the seniors and now are going to pass on this great winning tradition to the next group of young players that come through. I mean, it's just a great cycle that happens in the game of baseball.
See Mark Burdett, Dave Cottle, 5-star that got the idea that the MIAA is such a great conference. More people need to see it, and they've had local, regional, and national coverage of 5 or 6 different sports. There you see the fans saluting. It's been a fun day here. Glad to share it with you, Mike, because we've seen some great baseball, a lot of emotion. You know you're going to get that when you cover high school sports, and these guys delivered more of that today.
Boy, they sure did. They threw it all out there for us to talk about. I enjoyed it, and, you know, I'm just proud of every one of these teams that are in the championship and all that, because I know all the hard work that goes into it, the emotion that goes into this, and congratulations to Archbishop Spalding.
There they are, the champions for the second straight year, Archbishop Spalding. Glad you guys were a part of it. Thanks for being with us.